know that sinking feeling when you spend 10 minutes hunting for a contract or invoice only to find out it's buried in some random folder on your computer, or worse, lost completely? Every minute wasted like that is money leaking out of your business. So if you don't get a handle on your document management right now, you're not just losing time, you're risking compliance issues, miscommunication, and even legal trouble down the road. Here's why this matters for your business today. Your documents, contracts, receipts, tax forms, employee records, they're the backbone of your operations. Without a system that keeps them organized, secure, and easily accessible, you're running your business blind. Imagine tax season or an audit or needing to onboard a new team member. If your files aren't in order, you'll spend hours scrambling instead of focusing on growth. And that's exactly the kind of operational drag that holds businesses back from scaling. So let's dive into building a document management system that actually works for your business. Step 1 is understanding the core principles: version control, access permissions, and retention policies. Version control is critical. It means you always know which file is the latest, avoiding confusion and costly mistakes when multiple people collaborate on contracts or proposals. I recommend using Google Drive for this because it automatically keeps version history and lets you revert changes. You can see who edited what and when, which is a lifesaver. Next, access permissions. You don't want every team member to have full access to every folder. That's a security risk and a recipe for accidental deletions or edits. Set up your folders so that sensitive documents like payroll or legal contracts are only accessible to the relevant managers. Use Google Drive's sharing settings or OneDrive's access controls to customize who can view, comment, or edit each file. This keeps your documents secure but still easy to share when needed. Retention policies are the third pillar. These are your rules for how long to keep documents before deleting or archiving them. For example, IRS tax documents need to be kept for 7 years, but daily invoices might only need 90 days if they're digitized and backed up. Setting these policies up front saves you from drowning in outdated files and keeps your system audit ready. Use tools like Google Vault or OneDrive's retention labels to automate this process so you're not doing it manually every quarter. Now, let's move on to setting up your digital filing system. This is where most business owners get stuck because it feels overwhelming to reorganize years of files. I want you to start fresh by building a folder structure that mirrors your operations. For example, create top-level folders named Sales, Finance, HR, Marketing, and Operations. Inside each, organized by year, then by month or project as needed, and for finance, you might have 2024 invoices, 2024 expenses, and so on. I want you to pick either Google Drive or OneDrive to keep it unified. Don't scatter files across multiple platforms. Both integrate well with your email and other tools and support real-time collaboration. Create file naming templates to keep everything consistent. For example, an invoice file name might be invoice 2024-06-15 client name amount.pdf. This makes searching by date or client effortless. Share these templates with your team and make it a rule to follow them so your system stays clean and navigable. Sharing with your team is critical, but it has to be controlled. Use shared drives for department-specific files and set permissions carefully. Avoid sending files as email attachments because it creates duplicates and version confusion. Instead, send links to the files in your drive, ensuring everyone is always looking at the latest version. Now, let's tackle the big shift, going paperless. If your business still relies heavily on physical documents, you're carrying unnecessary risk and clutter. The first step is to invest in a reliable scanner app like Adobe Scan or Microsoft Lens. These apps use your phone camera but create high-quality PDFs with OCR, optical character recognition, which makes your scanned documents searchable by text. That's a game changer when you need to find something fast. Set up a simple workflow. As soon as a paper document comes in, scan it, save it to the right folder in your drive, then shred or securely store the physical copy if needed. I recommend a 30-day transition plan where you scan all new incoming documents and gradually digitize existing paper files. For example, dedicate 15 minutes each day to scanning and filing older documents until your backlog is cleared. Security is paramount here. Use password-protected drives or encrypted cloud storage, and make sure your team knows not to save sensitive documents on personal devices. Once digitized, destroy physical documents you no longer need in a secure way. Shredding is best to prevent identity theft or data breaches. Let me point out some common mistakes I see business owners make that sabotage their document management efforts. First, inconsistent file naming. If your files are named randomly, you'll never find what you need quickly. Second, oversharing. Giving everyone access to everything creates chaos and risk. Third, neglecting backups. Even cloud storage can fail or get hacked. Set up automatic backups with tools like Backblaze or OneDrive's versioning to protect your data. Here's what I want you to do today. Open your Google Drive or OneDrive right now and create a top-level folder for your business documents. Inside, start building out the main folders that reflect your operations: finance, sales, HR, marketing, operations. Then create a naming template for one file type, like invoices or contracts, and rename 2 or 3 existing files using that template. This small action will start the momentum for a clean, efficient system. Once you've done that, you're ready to move on to automating document workflows. We'll explore tools that save you even more time by automating approvals, reminders, and archiving. Remember, getting your documents in order is the foundation for scaling your business without drowning in busy work. You're building a system that works for you, not against you. Let's keep going.